Perhaps I can get this started, unlike the Steelers' offenses of late. They were horrible against the Bills, but this week is a special one. Allow me to regale you in a story. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through MetLife, not a creature was stirring, not even a plight. The stockings were hung in the end zones with care, in hopes that the Steelers would soon be there. Sam Darnold tossing and turning in his bed, while visions of ghosts danced in his head. And Gase with his genius and Bell's sick raps had struck to plan for a nefarious trap. In a Southside bar there arose such a clatter. Songs skipped on a jukebox. It was Cam Kelly's matter. Off to the bartender he flew in a flash, threatening violence on his life, and began a clash. Handcuffed by the police over new-fallen snow, they step on the feet of his girl below. When he strutted his chest and kept it real, Cam was punched in the face repeatedly with zeal. Charged with 3 misdemeanors, he's in a rut. The Steelers saw enough and his ass was cut. In his press conference with cliches and name, Mike Tomlin spoke his thoughts on the game. Now Devin, now Mason, now TJ and Johnson. On Connor, on Juju, on Minka and Hayden. The standard is the standard. We can't live in our fears. Obviously a huge game, one that affects playoff years. As the game commenced and the footballs fly, Darnold lit up that New Jersey sky. Terrell Edmonds and play recognition don't mix well, but the Steelers' offense, it was a living hell. Duck Hodges, the rookie and cult icon, is making fans feel dread and withdrawn. Look to the air and see a morbid sight, throwing the ball right to defenders, a deadly plight. The Steelers' attack was abhorrent and moot, that once thriving group now reduced to ashes and soot. As the defense does enough to keep them in the game, a throw into triple coverage undoes it all the same. The Duck, it was overcooked, his throws a pure suck. The time has come to turn him into Chuck. Rudolph with his confidence renewed, back in the game to hopefully not be booed. Look at his actions, the ball is moving. There may be hope yet, call it behooving. The sky is filled with the present of a ball. A tie game at halftime, perhaps hope for us all. It may be false, but it's a temptress to many. Anything to get the Yinzers from begging for Benny. As the butt fumble turns and makes the defense bend, a field goal is kicked, they have a lead to 10. But at least with Mason there's a sliver of a chance. A shoulder injury will have us begging for the lads. We all collectively say the word fuck. They must go back to the overcooked duck. What a horrible sight. Botch snaps abound. Pouncy's a Pro Bowler. Here's an injury to compound. A weak Jets defense was barely put to the test. Pittsburgh self-destruction would do the rest. Another field goal for New York to crown. Do you honestly see the Steelers scoring a touchdown? In a collective sigh, the Yinzers, they woe and fret. Jesus Christ, we just lost to the Jets. They sprang to their grave. To his team, Mike gave a whistle, and away their playoff hopes were shot like a pistol. As I hear Ben proclaim, as his beard grows with might, I'm coming back in 2020, and to all a good night. Does this look like a guy who gives a shit anymore? He's only coming back because he's got over $30 million waiting for him on the other side. Yes, he'd probably do better than whatever the fuck is out there now, but I don't think he's going to be the same Ben we've been accustomed to. He's going to be a shell of what he was. I know how this story ends, and it usually isn't good. Somehow the Steelers can still make the playoffs, but they don't really deserve to make it in. Not with shit like this. Losing to the fucking Jets. God damn it.